are speakers, authors, coaches, and visionary thought leaders. And here to share some tips that would be beneficial to all is our tipster today, Pundyk.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters. I know we have a bunch of authors in this room here. Just by show of hands, how many authors do we have? Somebody who's actually published a book here? All right. How many of you are working on publishing a book? How many of you are hoping to publish a book? How many of you have never thought about publishing a book but want a book? Just kind of go through these, and I apologize for not being able to make handouts for everybody. Our printer, as you can see on some of the pages that we have here, our printer ran out of ink, so any of you who would like this information, I can definitely pass along.
Put it in the next newsletter.
I can put it in the next newsletter. Yep, okay. So there are 4 methods of publishing your book. The first one is royalty publishing. Royalty publishers, however, they own the rights to your book. So they decide on how and when they're going to release that book. You may or may not receive any advances on your royalties. The checks are only delivered to the authors about every 12 months. And the people who publish your books through royalty, they have to invest their own time, money, and energy to promote the books. Royalty publishing does nothing to promote your books. The second way to publish a book is through self-publishing, which I know a majority of us have already done. You know, Jules self-published, Diane self-publishes. It's a growing industry, and it's probably one of the best ways and easiest way of publishing a book right now. However, there's a substantial learning curve that occurs to publishing a book, but it's not something that can be easily overcome. And the benefits are that you own the rights to your books and you keep all the profits. The third way to publish a book is called vanity publishing. It saves you a lot of time, but you have to pay dearly in the long run. You pay the publisher to print your book, however, they keep a percentage whenever you sell a book. So they make money on both ends. The benefit is that they'll publish a book on any topic. Whatever you want published, they'll do it without question. It's a good way to publish a book. It's great for the ego. You can always say that you've managed to publish a book. However, you do have to, like I said, they keep a percentage on both ends. Equity publishing is a fourth way. However, with equity publishing, you have to keep all the inventory, but you also get to keep all the rights to your work. They don't accept every manuscript that comes across to them. There's a certain requirement that needs to be met before they'll publish a book. That being said, I want to encourage all of you, for those of you who have never written a book, go ahead and try it, give it a shot. You know, I encourage you to all write a book this summer. Now, there's also some other additional resources that you can get as far as publishing a book. One of them is CreateSpace. It's a self-publisher. It's the one that Vitalia and I use. For those of you who were at our house and you heard Vitalia's mom speak, she created a book. We use CreateSpace to write a book for her. Very easy. There's also a boot camp coming up this summer. It's actually closer towards fall. This September 28th, there's a website called writewithdonna.com, and it's Write a Book in a Weekend. It's a free virtual reality website that you can go to. It's a virtual event, so there's no travel that needs to be required, but it's very easy. And I will publish this in the newsletter. I'll also send out an email broadcast with all this information. Madam Toastmaster.